Hey everyone, it's Courtney and I am 35 weeks pregnant, getting so close. 5 weeks left. I'm getting over a cold, so if you can tell, I feel like my ears are plugged up and everything. So Miles and I had our baby shower for little Max this past weekend, and it went amazing. There were so many people there. I think we had around 60 people there, which is crazy for a baby shower. I wanted to record. It was just so crazy and so busy that I didn't record, but I did get a lot of pictures, so I'll show you guys some pictures at the end of this video of the baby shower. But yeah, 35 weeks pregnant, getting so close. It's gone by so fast, and I feel like I have to get everything done now because there's just no time left, and especially like if he were to come early, which I have a feeling he is gonna come late, but I can be hopeful, maybe a week early. I'm okay with that. He hasn't dropped, definitely hasn't dropped. He's still up in my ribs, but I have a short abdomen, so he's kind of up in my ribs and really down low at the same time, so I wouldn't mind if he came a week or so early. So physically I'm ready for him to come, but his room's not ready yet. And so we're gonna get a lot of that done this weekend. Like I said, I have had a cold this week. It hasn't lasted that long. It was really little. It may even be just allergies, but it started with a really bad sore throat. And then it was the whole runny nose, and now it's like my ears are plugged up, so that's why I might sound a little different in this video. So this past week, Miles and I went to a birthing class. Our doctor puts it on, and it's not a Lamaze class or anything like that. It's more over the stages of labor, epidurals, pain management, what to expect in the hospital, and then we get a tour of the hospital and we talk to a few of the nurses, and they talk to us and tell us kind of how it's gonna go that day or that night when Max comes. So it was a good class. I pretty much knew most of it already. I mean, the internet is a wonderful thing, so I had already I know the stages of labor and all of that. The epidural video was cool. I didn't know exactly how an epidural went. I knew the gist of it, but not exactly, and they showed exactly. And they showed an exact, like, birth. They showed everything. So Miles, I think, learned a lot more than I did, which is good because, you know, he's gonna go through it with me. He may not have all the pain, but he's gonna be there, So after the birthing class that night, I was coming up the steps outside onto our porch, and it's only like 5 steps, and I took a step and I had shooting pain at my leg, at my back, all around my thigh area. It was awful. I could barely walk. And so that was on a Monday night, and the whole week was the worst week of my life. I actually had to schedule a chiropractic appointment because I could not walk. I mean, I couldn't move hardly at all. I had excruciating pain in my thigh and like around my bikini line, and around in my butt and my back, and then so it was just awful. So going to the chiropractor helped. The following Monday I was still having a lot of pain, so I called my doctor and he said to come on in and he would check everything out and see what was going on, because at first I thought I had just pulled something, but of course I started reading on the internet, and I read about SPD. It's pretty much when the hormone relaxin gets released, and that's normal, but when your muscles widen too much or whatever, then you can have severe pain and tenderness, and it was like all the symptoms I was having. Rolling over in bed would bring me to tears, getting in and out of the car, even just changing from the gas pedal to the brake was just horrible pain in my leg. And so I knew from the chiropractor appointment that I had a lot of bad back problems, and I had back problems even before I was pregnant, so that was nothing new. I have a lot of nerve issues because of my back problems, a lot of pinched nerves. So when I went to the doctor's, he told me it was a pinched nerve in my back and that the pain should go away in a week or two. It had already been a week and I was still in excruciating pain. And so I asked him about the SPD and if that could be what's causing this, and he just kind of laughed like he either had never heard of that or he made it sound like when I mentioned the SPD, he made it sound almost like I didn't know what I was talking about. He prescribed me hydrocodone and said that it's fine to take during pregnancy. It could put the baby in kind of a sleep state, and so I might not feel him as much. And that was just something I did not want to do, was take hydrocodone while pregnant. Even if my doctor said it was safe, I didn't feel comfortable taking pain medication. I hardly take pain medication when I'm not pregnant, and so I wasn't going to do that while I was pregnant. So instead of filling the hydrocodone, I bought some Tylenol and just took some Tylenol. So I just kind of roughed through it. I was really mad and upset when I left the doctor's appointment, and I went straight to my chiropractor from there, and I talked to her about it. I talked to her about what my pain felt like and what the doctor had said, and she did agree I had pinched nerves, but I told her about my the pain in my thigh and around my bikini line down there, and I asked her, I mentioned SPD, and she said yes, that could be an issue, and she checked and did a couple things and tested my movement and everything, and she did agree that my hips had widened a lot, and that could be a big issue, which is what SPD is. And so she suggested I get a brace for my hips to help hold everything together. So I got this brace. It's a two-piece. This goes on the front of your stomach, and it wraps around and it goes low on your stomach, and then this goes around that, and this is the actual brace that holds your hips together, and so that wraps around and tightens up your hips to hold them together a little more so that pain's not as bad. So after wearing that brace for 2 hours after I got it in the mail, I already noticed a huge difference. I was walking better, and I think her adjusting me is also helping. The brace, I will post a link to where I got it. I got it off Amazon, but I'll post below what's it called and everything like that. Symptoms for 35 weeks and 34 weeks. I have been super tired. All I've wanted to do, I'll get up early in the morning when Miles gets up to leave for work around 7:30, 8 o'clock, because I'm so hungry. I have to eat right then. So I get up and I eat, and then I'll want to go back to sleep until 10 or 11 o'clock. So I've been really tired. I've been taking naps a lot, which is good because I don't know how much sleep I'm gonna get once he's here. I've also been having a lot of heartburn and acid reflux really bad, which craving ice helps get rid of that, because the ice helps kind of cool my throat down, which also may be another reason why my throat has been hurting, is because of the acid reflux. But he's so high in my ribs sometimes, I think that causes a lot of the heartburn and acid reflux. So another symptom, which isn't very pleasant, at least not for Miles, is I have been snoring a lot. And I'm not a huge snorer, at least I don't think I was before pregnancy, but my nose has been just so plugged up at night that all I do is snore, and I wake up and my throat's dry, my mouth's dry, and it's just, Miles tells me I've been snoring. So another symptom is burping a lot. If I didn't edit this video, you guys would have a 10-minute video of just me burping in between my sentences, because I'm constantly burping, which might have something to do with acid reflux. Oh my gosh, so another symptom I've been having are cankles, which I had only been having like my fingers swell until the shower. After the shower, I noticed that my ankles were so swollen. It was just like my leg went straight into my foot. I finally got Max on video moving around in my stomach. I took it on my phone, so it's not the best quality, but I'll post it in here. But he's definitely running out of room. His movements have gotten a lot slower, but happen all the time. And he's like up in my ribs, and like just, he's everywhere. He's taking up all my space. So he is getting really big. I can definitely tell. So I think that's it for 35 weeks. Just getting the nursery ready and preparing for him to come, packing the hospital bag, everything like that, getting all that fun stuff done. I will update you guys again soon. Okay, so here is my huge 35-week belly bump. Okay, so here is my belly with my shirt on. All of my maternity clothes are getting way too small. I can't fit into anything, so with the shirt on, I'm getting giant. The shirt on. See, all my shirts are getting too small. So here is my belly. And I have gotten a few stretch marks right here, just a few by my belly button. I don't think I have any around here yet. I might start getting some because I've been super itchy. But yeah, okay, my belly. Huge, lovely. So that is it for 35 weeks, and I'll update you guys again soon. Hope you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already.